Hi, this is Cathy. Let's hoop it together with my Mighty Hoops. So today I want to get started. I'm going to do a little project. Hopefully this will turn out for a nice little Mother's Day gift for my mom. I'm just going to do a towel with some scrolls. She kind of likes jewel tones and things like that, but I am doing it on a white towel, so I'm struggling a little bit to make it kind of jewel tones. So I think I'm just going to do it with some silver. So my design size. So I just picked out, it's going to be a little over 5 inches wide, and my height is going to be a little bit over 2 inches wide. So when I look at that, I'm always like, oh, what hoop am I going to pick? And most of the time, I just don't pick the hoop that I think I need. So I have a website, and on my website, when you sign up, you'll get this sheet, and this sheet gives you the majority of the hoops. I think I have a couple of some of the newer ones to add, but you get the majority of them, and it gives you the inside dimension of the hoop, and then the sewing field, and then I put the price of the hoops for you just to make it convenient. But it always kind of surprises me that when I actually use this, that it's a different hoop than I think it would be if I just kind of blankly look at it and think about what it might be. So this design is going to be one of my favorite little hoops, which is going to be the 4x6. I love using this hoop. It's just so cute and fun to use, and so I don't know, I just kind of I was excited when this one came up. So sign up for it. You won't be getting any junk email from me because I don't know how to do it. So it's just like a contact in case we ever lose contact in Facebook. So this is just like an extra little thing for us for what if. So anyways, sign up, you'll get this back from me. I'll try to update it whenever we need it, and you're always welcome to have it. So anyways, go in there and do it. It's just 𝙤𝙤𝙠𝙤𝙤𝙗.com. So I just try to keep it really simple for you so it's easy to find. Anyways, getting on to the project. So whenever I go to do something like this, I'm going to be using, like I said, the 4x6. And I'm going to be using the adjustable Freestyle fixture. And what I'm always looking for when I do things like this is, I'm going the wrong way, tightening my tripod, sorry. What I'm always looking for is straight edges. So this is the towel I'm going to use, and I'm just folding it in half and just making it as straight as possible. The tag is going to be on the opposite end, and I'm going to embroider down on this end. And I did print off my design. I kind of like to do that for a lot of reasons. One, it just gives me a perspective, and then two, I can see if I'm in the center. So yeah, I'm giving myself just that nice little crease. This crease is going to line up on the adjustable fixture with this line. So that's going to help me there. So first things first is perspective, and then two, I can see if I'm in the center. So yeah, I'm giving myself just that nice little crease. This crease is going to line up on the adjustable fixture with this line. So that's going to help me there. So first things first is the bottom hoop, and I'm going to pull this over closer in just a second. But the bottom hoop is going to go, go ahead and do it. The bottom hoop is going to go in here, and then I'm just going to use a cutaway. And I'm going to put a piece of cutaway in here, and I notched it, just 2 little notches right here where the blue clip is. And I did that just so it would lay a little flatter. You don't have to do that. I just did so it looked a little bit nicer for you guys. So now the center of my hoop is, it's going to be right here, of course, and then right along here. And so I'm just going to be kind of eyeballing where I want that. And I'm going to have to make sure, and yeah, I can see it easily. So I wasn't sure with the white how easy this crease would be to see. And I just laid it on there. And I know it's really hard for you guys just to see with the camera. I think you can kind of see that little crease right there. But that's what I'm lining up there. And what's a little more difficult with the hoops is to get the horizontal center. So I am just going to put it right where I think the center is. And I'm going to give it a try. And lo and behold, I got it exactly. Wow, that is pretty amazing. So, and you saw what I did. I just kind of went like this, and I felt it was in the center, and it was. And I do have my pattern. I have it pinned right there. I had pinned it when I folded it, but it gives my center line, and I folded it on one side there, and it is there. So I've got tearaway. If I didn't mention it, I have tearaway on the bottom, and I'm gonna put Heat and Bond. I do like Floriani Heat and Bond. A lot of people don't like it, but I do. I like how it bonds the thread to the towel. So I'm going to put that, I just lay it here and it'll stitch it on, and then I will remove it with an older iron, and it'll come up for me. So I'm gonna put first a bed of white stitches. Nap blocker is what we call it. That is going to go down first, and then I will put, it's just a light scroll design in a lighter gray, and then I will be done. So it's going to be super simple. So I'll get back to you. Okay, so the design's all stitched out, came out really nicely. And the first thing we're going to do is unhoop it, and I always turn it so that the tab is away from me, just because it's easier to unhoop. So 2 fingers on the under the little nub here. My thumb is on the tab, and my opposite hand is on the bracket. And then it's kind of a motion all together. I push with my thumb, I pull with my fingers, and I twist with my hand, and it just comes right off. So I'm going to set the top hoop down, and I'm going to pull the bottom hoop off, and writing is up on both, and I just place it a little bit cockeyed, and now it's ready to go hang up. So I'm all done. So I have tearaway on the bottom, so this is just gonna get torn away, and I don't bother much more than just tearing this away. Any of the residual tearaway inside of here will wash away the first time. Whoever has this washes it. And now there's the Heat and Bond is on here, and I can just tear this away also. And this design, I probably won't have to do too much other than just press it. It sometimes if you have a lot of residual, like there's a little spot right here. I know you guys can't really see that with all this white, but if you have little spots, I have an old iron that is just my Heat and Bond iron, and what I do is I take these little pieces that I've torn off, and I put it on my iron. So I heat the iron, and I put it, let me just grab this iron and I'll show you. This is my good iron, so I wouldn't do that to this, but warm up the iron, and then I just fuse it to the bottom of the iron, and I leave it here forever. And then when I heat it up the next time, the like attaches to like. And so it'll just bond. The pieces that are not supposed to stay here will bond to it and come off really nicely. But I can see all this Heat and Bond came off. So all I'll need to do with this is take a, I will use my good iron, but I'll put a pressing cloth over here. And then I do want to activate all this Heat and Bond and press all of these threads to the towel. And so this can be washed many, many times, and it'll look just as beautiful today as it look as beautiful as it does today, another, many, many washes down the line. So basically what I just really want to get across here, there's been posts about how do I get it straight. Well, this is about an inch. Here's a ruler. Let me look. An inch and a half up. Yeah, it's an inch and a half up from the edge is what I did this one. And if I wanted to go in the middle, which this design wouldn't have done well, it did have, this is from Applique Corner, and it did have 2 pieces, and I could have done it in the middle with a monogram, and I chose not to do that because my mom's by herself, and I just thought it was kind of sensitive for her right now with not having my dad passing away and stuff, to just not do a monogram. So I thought this was just a pretty design. So, but anyways, getting back to how I would do it in the middle, same thing. I just look for straight edges. So if I were to do it if I were to hoop it in the middle, I would just, again, fold it in half, and I would just be looking for that center line. And then I would be doing the same thing with that center hoop in the middle. And I would still be printing my design and looking for those axes right in the middle of my design. So that's how I always do it. And you can do it on the standard station adjustable fixture, on your station too, all the same way. So I hope this was helpful to you guys. And if you would like to order, message me. I can help you with free shipping. And I can also help you with some advice if you need some advice. So private message me in Facebook. I'll help you. Thank you.